Not exactly the most warming start to the day with a lot of cloud cover around, and of course temperatures in the mid 50s or should I say the low 50s gives you a mixed bag on how to feel for today, because you would think this is going to lead to a stronger warm up back into that warming trend, but we're actually going to see very little warm up today due to this cloud cover and of course what's coming with it. Now for the bus stop this morning, it's our only dry time, sitting at around 50 degrees. It's cloudy, still feels just a bit cool outside. By lunchtime and even all the way through the kids getting off the bus, we are looking at nearly widespread rainfall, with the heaviest amount sitting right over central Iowa. But temperatures at this moment anywhere from roughly 50 down to maybe the mid to low 40s in a few spots. This cloud covered rainfall is coming with a southeast wind, so that is what will warm up at least the rest of the state, but ultimately not going to see a lot of movement here, which not only applies to this morning and this afternoon, but also for tonight. Southeast winds holding steady between 5 and 10 miles per hour at this moment. Not going to see a lot of major wind with this until our front gets here, and even that seems questionable at best. So currently seeing a lot of cloud cover, very little reflectivity. Few of these little light spots are just truly lower dense cloud bases. It's off towards Sioux City where we start seeing a few little spots of life in terms of rainfall. We're not expecting anything to arrive until roughly 8 or 9 a.m. But this front coming with it is a cold front. Now will give us a northeast wind or northwest wind until it transitions to the northeast as this stationary front takes over. This stationary front keeps the rainfall around, and while we still get the north wind, we're not exactly going to see this pool of cold air rush in with it. We're just going to have the rain cooled air along with this north wind slowly start chipping away at it. So once we get to around 1 o'clock, this does start to settle in over central Iowa, essentially right along I-35 and westward. These are the areas that will have the heaviest rainfall amounts once this is all said and done. But now we're looking at Wednesday morning before this even starts to drop to our south, and this north wind can finally start bringing in drier air to cool things off and dry things out. We still have the cloud cover for the majority of Wednesday, but it does start to clear out, and that allows us to jump back up into the mid 50s. But that north wind does start to cool us down, so we've got the low 30s coming back, and we might be looking at our next chance of dipping just down to the freezing line, but ultimately it will not be something that lasts for an extended period of time, as we still have the low 50s in the afternoon. So it's an all-day rainfall today. 52 maybe. The main focus is our cloud cover and our rainfall amounts and the timing of that getting here, and when we see that heaviest rainfall coming down, which does look to sit between 3 and 5 p.m. So walking the pup this morning may not be the best. We're going to keep it at yellow pause because we're not looking at anything in terms of thunderstorm activity, just a bit of a soggy start. But this is Russia. 5-year-old Siberian Husky has heterochromia, the 2 different colored eyes. My dog has this, and I'm telling you, this will help you talk to any human being because they are going to be so interested. It will also help you talk to Russia because that's all she's going to do is talk to you because she's a Siberian Husky. But hey, at the Animal Rescue League main site, go give her some love. Now, this Halloween looks pretty fantastic. We've got a bit of a chilly setup. We are going to be down into the 40s by the time trick-or-treating gets started, but overall we are dry and we are within reason of our seasonal averages. We get to Sunday morning, maybe our next chance to dip back down to the freezing line, but we are on a slight warming trend once we get into that first full week of November. Joseph?
All right.